Try and take it out as violently as possible. Right, seems the easiest way to do this is to bolt this onto here first. Pretty certain it goes that way. Put these through. Might have to hold that up. And you can always use a little bit of blue tack to hold the nut in. Ah, shut up. Well, I went out and bought some new bearings. Now I looked on hobby shop websites, they sell two of these for about $13, but no matter what they tell you, they're just the same as normal bearings. So I went to my local bearing warehouse wholesaler, and these bearings were $2 each. So a bit of a saving there, like so. Right, clutch bell. Broke the bolt off in here, so I had to go get another one. Just went down to the engineering shop to get one of these. High tensile. Oop, there we go. High tensile this one is. I don't know what the original ones are, but it will do the job. Sometimes you get little burrs in there and on there, so just take a file, take the burrs off, and you should all be honky dory. Pop the bell through on the back side, pinion gear on the front side. Now, importantly, thread lock or Loctite. Now these come in mainly two different grades, red and blue. Don't use red because you'll never get it off again. But I'm a bit perplexed. This is a red bottle, yet the Loctite itself is blue. And this says Super Nut Lock. So, to be honest, I don't really know if that's blue or red. Guess we'll soon find out when it comes time to changing the clutch pads. Just put a little bit on the paper, a little bit on your nut, and she goes. What I would have liked to have done is got a longer one, a longer bolt, put it through the back, screw it in till it comes out and put a nut on this end. A nylock nut, so you won't have to use Loctite, and if it breaks, it's very easy to get it out. Anyway, that's in, it's ready to go. Right, slide it on in. Okay, we've got a problem. Take this off, so that should slide in there now. Slide it on a little bit and pop this little puppy back up there. Yes, there is an easier way of doing this, and I'll work that one out next time. These two screws, bolts, whatever, can go in there now, and it should all line itself up. Well, it won't because I haven't put these on. So, don't do that just yet. Right, now these can go in. Set a little flange in there. Just a little bit of Loctite. You don't want to use too much of this stuff. Mainly because you don't need to. This bolt here doesn't belong in there. This bolt here belongs in there. Slide that on. And in she goes. Oh, the Loctite will hold them in nice and tight. Put that bung plug back in. Put these things back in. Hook them all up. Done! Very cheap. The clutch bell carrier was $32 Australian, remember, and the bearings were $2 each, and that's it. Oh, and the spring was $9. So put everything back to how it was and where it should be. Putting these screws back in. I don't remember where it was supposed to go, but that looks as good as any other place. Spur gear. You should get a spare spur gear with your baja. Because my one didn't come off too well. It's not too bad actually, you could probably still use that in desperation. But I've got a spare one, it's a part, change it. In it goes, on it goes. That should just mesh up quite nicely. Which it does. Bonus. This is the remainder of my clutch bell bearings. Useless things they were.